Pricing your home is like a slinky going downstairs. When you price it properly, you are going to get offers right away. So what you want to make sure is that your home looks like that perfect special spot so that somebody can come through and buy it and they can see themselves in it as that person that they know they want others to see them as. Hello, and welcome to this week's episode of Luxury Living NYC, where we're actually going to go over some tips on how you can get the highest price when selling your home. So let's jump right into it. Number one, you need to get in front of as many people as humanly possible. So we as real estate professionals here at the Wheelock team, we're going to call through our database. We're going to get in touch with neighbors, people in the areas, other agents we know do business in the area. But what does that look like for you, right? You can definitely get in touch with your neighbors, see if they know anybody. Maybe just like us, you can put it on Facebook. You can get it on LinkedIn. You can put it in a lot of different areas to see if, I don't know, maybe somebody knows of somebody who's looking for what you have to sell. Number two, be sure to price it right. I know, you're a seller. It's your home. You love this place. That's why you bought it, right? But we need to find somebody else like you who thinks that it is at the highest prices possible, which is what you want, right? So you have to price it within the market because people will only pay what the market is going to allow it to pay. For instance, we're in a vertical market. Let's say the unit upstairs is the same renovation and is asking $2.5 million, right? So you're one floor down, probably shouldn't be asking $3 million, right? So you need to look at what's happening in the building and in the area and make sure you are pricing competitively with everyone else. Think of it this way. Pricing your home is like a slinky going downstairs. When you price it properly, you are going to get offers right away. So you'll be able to maximize on that price point. Now, if you don't price it properly, you're going to have that slinky. It's going to come down now here because it's been sitting on the market for a while. Then maybe here, then maybe here. And then because you've had to reduce the price, that new slinky step is where you're going to be negotiating from. So if you want to start high, just know that's probably what you're going to have to do. So we always recommend pricing it right. Number three, people want to look good. It's human nature, right? So buyers are going to buy the perception of what they want people to think of them. What do I mean by this? Well, buyers want to look good, right? So when they go into a home, they want to buy a home where they think, hey, my friends could see me living here because I am that person. That's what they're buying. It's an emotional purchase most of the time, right? So what you want to make sure is that your home looks like that perfect special spot so that somebody can come through and buy it and they can see themselves in it as that person that they know they want others to see them as. Number four, always use the 5 senses. What do I mean by that? Well, buyers feel emotion through one of their 5 senses. Every buyer's different. So in the home, you want to make sure that you have something appealing to each of those senses in that home so that every buyer has a potential for a connection with the home. What do I mean by this? Well, let's say you have a fuzzy pillow, right? And then you have somebody in there and they're feeling the texture and they're like, oh, this home just feels like home for me. Amazing. So what would it feel like over the holidays if you get to have guests over, right? What would it feel like if you come home after a long day at work and have wine out on the balcony, right? What would that feel like to you? And you get to use that language. So then you're talking to the buyer in the language and the sense that they're feeling emotions through. Another example, we love candles in homes, right? So it could be smell, right? Oh man, this just smells great. Yeah. And what would it smell like for the holidays when you're making some cookies, right? Or what would that fabulous dinner scent coming from the kitchen be like when you come home after a long day at work, right? Asking them questions through that emotion, it's really going to get them thinking and get them to be able to connect to your home over others. And that is all we have today for you in terms of how to get the highest price for your home. If you don't want to do this alone, don't worry. We at the Wheelock team are professionals and we can absolutely get this covered for you. Just feel free to reach out. Of course, you can drop your information down below or feel free to send us an email because my contact information is in the description box below. Until then, feel free to send this to someone who you know is thinking about selling and may want to give it a shot on their own. Always happy to give some free advice. Thank you so much and take care. Bye, guys.